Now here we go. Oh, wow. Whoa. There we go. There we go, guys. We just literally used the Camaro to rob the bank. No key card right over here, alright? So recently, Jailbreak got an update that let you spawn cars for free wherever you want. So I found a glitch using this trick that will basically let you go into any bank, any jewelry store, maybe even any museum or train or a Seymour Bad CC store inside of this game. So let's go ahead and just go around here. Let me get into my UFO. The first store obviously we're going to go check out is the jewelry store, because that's what I've seen a lot of people do. You are able to apparently glitch into the jewelry store by spawning a vehicle. So whenever the jewelry store opens, we're going to be putting that to the test. So I guess right now we're just going to chill around here. There's police officers chasing me around. Don't even think about arresting me, little police officer. I'm trying to show a glitch. Alright, so now the jewelry store is opened up. We're going to go ahead and let everyone go ahead and start a robbery real quick. There's like so many baconaires. Just immediately say go rob. Alright, this way everyone actually starts a robbery, because I'm going to test out. Okay, there we go. We're simulating a selfish robbery right now. Even though there's like 20 gazillion people inside, we're going to simulate that I didn't make it in. So what you want to do is come over here, and then you want to like look at the wall, but then like once you're looking straight ahead at this building, you just turn into first person, hold right until you can't go in anymore, and your character should be positioned just like mine over here. Should be perpendicular to the wall with his right arm against the wall. Okay, basically I'm gonna believe if you spawn a Camaro now for free, you can make it inside. Now I know you might be wondering, you can just go in a jewelry store at the top, but then you gotta go through all 3 layers of the obby. You risk oofing. If you're like Creek Crafts or someone like that, you risk, you know, going oof before you even get any money. So that means if you suck at the obby, you can just do this glitch and immediately get into this jewelry store without going through any of that stuff. And it makes it so much easier. Now you just only have to wait for everything to start respawning. It looks like it's already coming back. And let's go ahead and just like rob a little bit of cash. Alright, so now we got ourselves 5,000 in cash. I'm not sure if we can like spawn vehicles to get out of the jewelry store. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Here we go. Camaro, spawn. You can't spawn vehicles underneath here. Dang it. So only reason it worked outside was because our arm was glitching through the jewelry store door, and like not the other way around, because inside there's like a big box here inside of the jewelry store that prevents you from spawning vehicles inside of robberies. So that means you can only spawn vehicles to get inside. I mean, that still saves you half of the time that it takes to go through obbies. Normally you can still go through the obby just once, one less chance of going oof inside, and it should still give you a big benefit, like a huge time saving, cuts it in half. Alright, anyway, now we're outside of the jewelry store. We can go ahead and just get into a random vehicle, or just straight up parachute all the way over here to the criminal base. And there we go, 5,000 cash collected, and we got ourselves our money. Okay, so now let's go ahead and like test it out on a bank, because I'm pretty sure that this glitch may also work with the bank. That means robbing the bank with 0 keycard. Alright, so let's go ahead and just come on over here, grab this random vehicle, because I'm trying to save my time to spawn vehicles to actually spawn one for the bank. Because I'm pretty sure if you like do that same trick you do at the jewelry store, you can just side glitch into the bank and get some money. Alright, so here we go. To the bank right now. Let's go ahead and just come on over here. No one has robbed it yet. I really don't care if anyone robs it, but I'm pretty sure if you just like zoom in over here and then you go spawn vehicle. Actually, no, you have to look the other direction, because I believe the vehicle spawns to your character's right side, because right over there it spawned towards this side and not towards the bank. So now let's go ahead and wait a minute and see if we can try this again. So it looks like someone has already started bank robbery, so we're going to go ahead and try to get into here without a keycard. So let's go ahead and spawn ourselves a Camaro, and as you can see, we are stuck inside of the bank. Alright, the Camaro's tilted at like this 30 to 45 degree angle here, and all I had to do to get out of it, because normally when you get inside, you go up here, you just press crouch, you ragdoll all over the Camaro, and then you are inside of the bank. Okay, and I still recommend carrying some guns. We have ourselves the mint vault here, so let's go ahead and just come on right over here and go get ourselves some money. So I believe you can also use that glitch to go out of the bank, but we're going to test that out once we get ourselves our maximum amount of cash here. I believe you might still have to use the traditional no keycard escape route, but we'll see for ourselves here in a little bit. Alright, so now we got ourselves 5,000 cash. Let's go ahead and come on over here. I'm going to open up, actually that side's already open, so let's go ahead and take a look back at our Camaro. Hopefully it did not move around too much. Alright, somebody already jacked it up here, so let's see. Can we spawn a vehicle over here to get outside of the bank? Okay, if I come over here and tilt facing right and spawn a Lambo, nope. Dang it, same thing as a jewelry store, we're underneath a building. So, that means we're going to still have to come over here and use this X. So, I believe if no one actually comes into the bank and the vehicle remains like that, it is possible to jump up there, but hopefully we can test it out sometime here in a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and like just escape this route. So, I accidentally oofed inside of the bank because of the explosion. Somebody pushed me in front of the thing. But let's go ahead and come on over here and show you this glitch one more time. Basically, just come over here, spawn a Camaro, and there you go. Okay, you don't want to go too far forward, or else if you see over there, if I go back inside, and you can see, okay, wow, I actually got my money again. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think Asimo might have fixed out. Okay, so I still got my money there. You can just go on top to do that, and then you just get teleported outside. As long as you're not inside of the vehicle once the robbery ends, then you should be teleported outside. So I guess now we should try out the museums. Now let's go ahead and just find some random helicopter and go to the museum. Alright, so the museum is currently under robbery. I just told someone to go over there and pull the lever. I wonder if it is possible to come over here and stand to the right side and spawn yourself a Camaro. Wait 1 second. Alright, here we go. We can't spawn it under here. Dang it! Asimo! He put the roof slightly extended out. So that means that this area underneath here is technically considered part of the museum. So I don't think we'll be able to spawn it underneath here. So definitely not going to be spawning it in front of here. What about like maybe a door or something? Because I know usually the doors work. Alright, here we go. Dang it, Asimo. Asimo's screwing us over. But I have an idea, alright? You guys might not be thinking about this, but if I come over here, people need to stop pushing me off the ladder. So if I come over here and spawn myself a Wraith and like drive inside here, I might be able to just leave the museum going solo. So let's go ahead and get our Wraith lined up here. Okay, come on, let's see, maximum level engine, and will it fit, please? I believe it does fit, it just takes a while to get inside. Alright, is this gonna jam? Okay, we can't get into the top because it glitches out. Like, it makes it so that you get like 100% stuck inside of the thing. So, I don't think this glitch is gonna work anymore. Stevo needs to patch the glitch, but somebody has the thing over here. Let's go ahead and just come inside the museum, rob some stuff, and then attempt to get out with the Wraith. So, turns out everything inside the museum has already been robbed. So, let's go ahead and come on over here, stand on top of this car. Can we jump over here? Okay, if I get someone else, oh wow. That actually works. So as long as you spawn that vehicle in here, you can just somehow get out of here, or you can get like flung all over the place like that bacon hair did. So museum, you can't really use the glitch to get inside, but you can spawn a vehicle on the roof and drive it inside. Now, we've tested all of these things as a prisoner, but what about police officers? Imagine being able to do that jewelry store glitch to super speed bust a jewelry store robbery. So it looks like the jewelry store is closed right now, but I have an idea. What would happen if we attempt to glitch a vehicle inside of the apartments, alright? So I know a lot of you guys probably have no idea what the apartments are, but let's go ahead, come on over here, and no, it does not do anything. It immediately kicked us back outside, and it denied us entry. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. What about this apartment over here? Because it's really, really dark inside. I definitely see some buildings there. I'm gonna wait a minute for it to time out, and then we're gonna spawn it again. Alright, so now the jewelry store is under robbery. I'm gonna attempt to do the same glitch over here. You basically want to come somewhere along the back here, spawn a Camaro, and boom. Now we're inside. As a police officer, guys. We are in the jewelry store as a cop, and you can basically just go around here and arrest every single jewelry store robber. Okay, this is gonna be like the biggest surprise ever. Everyone's gonna call you a freaking cheater, but might as well take advantage of this thing while you're at it. Okay, I mean, it's kind of annoying, but like if you want to do it, might as well do it. Probably shouldn't do it against a bacon hair if you are a bacon. So yeah, let's go ahead, just come on over here, and where's this guy gonna go? Where's this guy gonna go? Back to jail is where he's going. Alright, so now we can go ahead and switch back over to prisoner team, and let's try out that bank trick one more time. Hopefully somebody doesn't push me out of the bank. So I guess now I should probably show you guys the bank one last time, hopefully successfully without people arresting and doing all sorts of funny stuff. So basically you come over here, you do the 90-degree perpendicular, make sure that the bank is on the right side of your character here. So let's go and just spawn myself a Camaro just to show that anyone can do it since Camaro is free. And here we go, we are inside of the bank, and now let's go ahead and come on over here. We got ourselves a mint once again, so let's go ahead and just go on right through here and open up the vault, rob 4,500 cash, and then get out of here. Alright, now we have ourselves 5,000 cash, so let's go ahead and go back to the Camaro and see if we can actually glitch out of the bank without opening up this thing up. Actually, we should probably open this thing up just in case, because otherwise, you know, we're gonna have to waste time and stuff like that. So while this thing's opening up, let's go ahead and go up over here and see if we can go redeem our cash, right? So hopefully the Camaro didn't shift out of position. It looks like it's still well in its same spot. And now here we go, just jumps out, and no, it didn't give us our money. Oh, wow. Whoa. There we go. There we go, guys. We just literally used the Camaro to rob the bank. No key card right over here, alright? So I guess I'll basically wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this robbing a bank without key card tutorial, how to rob jewelry store, skipping the obby and everything like that. Be sure to press like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want me to do. Use code BACON when you buy Robux and BC, and I'll see you guys next time.